This video is brought to you by the EA Creator Network. Hello again everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another speed build video in The Sims 4. I hope you're all having the most amazing day ever so far and thank you so much for joining me here today, and thank you again to the EA Creator Network for allowing me early access to The Sims 4 Crystal Creations, which is the new stuff pack that is landing for The Sims 4 on the 29th of February, I think, so tomorrow. And I decided the best way for me personally to showcase this pack was to build an apartment for a jewellery maker sim and their cat. That is the storyline that I kind of made up for this apartment, and I'm actually really happy with how this came out. I think the build and buy in this stuff pack is really beautiful. I don't think we didn't get a lot of items, as you can see here. This is the full spread of the items, so we didn't get a lot. However, obviously we've got a new, I think it's a new career. There's different animations and things like that for actually the jewellery making process. There's cast items and things like that. There's a ton of incredible creators who have showcased those wonderful items. But yes, me personally, I decided to build an apartment. We are in 17 Culpepper House in Myshuno, and I adore this. The dark woods, the navy blues, the burnt oranges, the kind of mismatchy, eclectic, just really cozy vibe. I think this turned out really well, so you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments down below, and this apartment will be available to download from tomorrow onwards. And in case you don't already know as well, I do actually have a giveaway being hosted on my Twitter page. Thank you to EA again. We are actually giving away a copy of The Sims 4 Crystal Creations, so if you would like to go and check that out, my handle is RachelPedd. I've just called it Twitter, haven't I? It's X now, isn't it? Head over to X and you will see the giveaway pinned on my page. Anyway, back to the build. So I did figure out relatively quickly that these items are incredibly niche. Like these are the two love seats that came with the pack, and they're stunningly beautiful. I'm really upset that we didn't get a matching armchair and a matching 3-seater sofa, but it's a stuff pack, you know, so I understand why they haven't added that in there, because they're limited to the amount of items that can be used in the pack, although I am still disappointed that we didn't get those. I think it would have just been really nice to have a matching set. And then I also decided to throw these pillows on from the Modern Looks kit, which I'm still obsessed with. I'm waiting for the team to add more of these cushions to more packs. I would love to see a base game update with some of these cushions as well. I just think it can make your build look super cozy, and it just adds that little bit of detailing to a build, and I just think it kind of ties the room together with the blues. It's really funny actually, because this wallpaper as well, I don't think I've mentioned it, is also from the new stuff pack. I tried to use as many of the items as I possibly could. I didn't use all of them, I don't think. And I even went into debug actually, because there are some, as you can see here, it's almost like I knew that was going to happen. There are some items in the debug menu as well that I started pulling out just to add a little bit of a clutter to the apartment, just to make it look really lived in and super cozy. Again, the rug is also from the new Crystal Creations stuff pack. I love this rug. It's really strange, okay, because I don't have the tool mod installed. I've talked about this before so many times. The tool mod scares the heck out of me. It's an incredible tool that so many amazing creators can use, and I'm just like, I'm sat in the corner, like I just can't, my brain can't work it out. And the rugs, I would love to have seen them a little bit bigger, but that's just a personal preference thing. And I think also as well, because the apartment's quite spaced out and it's all open plan, I feel like the rugs they don't get lost necessarily. That's not really the right terminology that I'm looking for, but I would have liked them to be a little bit bigger. I would like to see the team add, and I'm sorry to be, you know, going on to like the negatives, but I'd really like to see the team add, so they add a rug, but maybe there's like 3 separate sizes of the rug, you know. And I know that we can size up and down with the shift bracket key, I understand that, but like when I went bigger than this with the next level up, it was huge. It was too big. When you size down, it goes to a really nice size, so it would be nice to have sort of an in-between size, you know, for those two. So it might be kind of nice for the team to, when they add a rug in, could they maybe add more sizes? I don't know. I might be being picky here, but anyway, I digress. I also very quickly realized that a lot of the items from the For Rent expansion pack also came in really handy, specifically the plants and some of the like the wardrobes and things, and like some of the clutter pieces. I just thought they worked so beautifully. And again, it's quite a niche pack. This is a very niche apartment. This is not an apartment that I would typically build, but I really like when things like these are added to the game, because actually for me, sometimes it's far too easy for me personally to get stuck in like a building rut and, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna build a typical suburban house for 5 Sims and, you know, 2 parents and 3 kids, and I don't know, sometimes it's just nice to do different things. So I do like this stuff pack for that. But yeah, as you can see here, we are using the For Rent cabinets along with this little dining room table from the For Rent pack as well. I haven't used these cabinets since For Rent came out, and I built, what did I build first? I think I built like a duplex sort of property, and it had, I think, 2 or 3 properties within it. So it was really refreshing to use these again, and I just thought with the dark woods and the dark blue countertops, it just fit perfectly. It genuinely did. And I love how the colour scheme came together in this apartment with the, like I said at the beginning, the dark blues and the burnt oranges, because again, it's just not a colour scheme that I would gravitate towards under normal circumstances. I'd quite like to see if I could use these items in like a house build, because usually when packs like this come out, I'll do like, I think I did it when the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack came out. I did like an apartment for like a chef because I'd never done an apartment for a chef before. So obviously this is an apartment for a jewellery maker, and it's really nice to have these stories in your head while you're building, because you are consciously making decisions along the way and thinking, well, you know, a jewellery maker sim that I've got in mind would probably have this on the countertops, they'd probably have this in the living room, this is the colour scheme that they would probably go for, and things like that. So I do think it definitely changes the way that you kind of navigate the build, and I like doing specific builds for specific Sims or Sim families. Does anyone else really like doing that, or is it just no, it can't just be me. I know there's people that absolutely love doing like themed builds, or builds where you think, okay, I'm going to build it for a witch or a nurse or a doctor or a single parent, like whatever it is. It's just really nice to have that direction. It's also really nice to do sort of generic builds as well, because it means that when you download them from the gallery or you use the tray files, you can kind of put your own stamp on it as well. I try to do a bit of a variety. Why did I say variety? Variety of builds on my channel, and you know how I share them, because I think it's really important to do that, because obviously I think telling Sim stories through the builds is as important as actually playing the game, because I think you can tell so much about Sim from the build that they're in. You know, I went off on a complete rant. I really did, but I would really like to talk more about what I like about this stuff pack, and it's definitely as much as I've said the word niche so many times, like take a shot every time I've said the word niche, but I've said it so many times. But whilst it is a niche pack, I feel like we have been receiving quite a few niche packs recently, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I do think that the team have they haven't exhausted all the other packs. It's just that themed packs are probably the way that it's going to be going for a little while at least. But yeah, I really like the color schemes, the detailing on the objects, and the theme. It definitely has a specific theme, and I would be really interested to see what gameplay this pack offers, along with what items are offered in CAS as well, to see how much you're actually getting for your money, because I think they set the bar so high with when the paranormal stuff pack came out, and I don't know how that compares to this, because I've played with the paranormal stuff pack, I've played with the career, with the paranormal investigator career, but I haven't done that with the jewelry maker career yet. So it'd be interesting to see how it sort of compares. But anyway, this is the bathroom, and the only bathroom in the build, because it's only a 1 bedroom 1 bathroom apartment. I don't even think I've mentioned that. And this is also a floor plan that I found on Reddit. I'll pop up the creator's name on the screen for you because I'm going to give them full credit, because this is not a floor plan that I would have even considered doing in this apartment unit, and it just allowed me to make some different decisions. So thank you very much to this wonderful creator for this idea. This is a beautiful floor plan, so thank you so much. But I have put their name on the screen, and then we just move on to the final room, which is the main bedroom. And initially I was going to be putting like the same curtains in here, and we do go for a similar color scheme, but I do decided to switch the curtains out. I think I go for ones from base game that are like a burnt orange color, but in here it's very plainly decorated. So maybe when your Sims start creating the jewelry and I don't know, they're picking up collectibles on the way, then maybe you can sort of clutter this up as you see fit. But there are the burnt orange curtains. I don't think I've ever used these in this swatch, so again, making a different choice and kind of making it work within the space. But that is pretty much it for this build. I really hope you enjoyed this. So this apartment will be available to download from tomorrow, so the 29th of February. Tray files will be listed down in the description box below. Thank you so much again to EA for the code for The Sims 4 Crystal Creations. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. You all take care, and I will see you again next time. Bye.